Making mistakes, how you realise you've gone wrong. Everyone makes mistakes from time to time. Sometimes you don't realise that you've made a mistake and continue in ignorance, but at other times you might say or do something and then instantly realise that that was the wrong thing to have said or done. For example, you might reply to someone with an appropriate response or make an incorrect judgment about a particular person or situation that's in front of you. You'll probably be familiar with the sensation that you get when you realise you've made a mistake. It creates that feeling of mental discomfort that momentarily passes through your mind. But what's actually happening inside your brain when you make a mistake? How does your brain know that something has gone wrong in your thinking? Well, recently a team of scientists have recorded directly inside the brain when people make a mistake to see what's happening. To do this, they recorded from sensors placed inside the brain of a patient with epilepsy and gave them a task where they had to say the colour of a word. Sounds simple, right? But the catch is that sometimes the text says the same colour as the visual word. For example, the text says red and the colour of the text is red. But sometimes there's a mismatch and it says a different colour. For example, the text says red and the colour of the text is actually blue. Typically, when people perform this task, they make an error on these mismatch trials. But when this happens, they often realise instantly that their answer was the wrong one. By recording ongoing neural activity, the researchers were able to track what was going on in the brain from the moment the person made the mistake to the moment they realised they had done so. What they found was that there are specific brain cells that are activated immediately after you make an error. These are the cells which allow you to realise that you've made a mistake. But if our brain cells are telling you that you've made a mistake, why is it that you can make a mistake and still not realise it? Well, the researchers also answered this question by showing that the level of activation these mistake detection cells had matters as well. When they were strongly activated, then you're more likely to realise you've made a mistake. However, if they don't shout loudly enough for you, then you might not notice this mistake. Why does this matter? Why is it important that you notice that you've made a mistake? Because if you don't notice your mistakes, then you can't change your behaviour. You can't compensate for those mistakes to make sure they don't happen next time. Noticing your mistakes is therefore key to optimising performance. Being oblivious to when you're going wrong means you can't learn for the future and you're missing out on valuable cues for self-improvement and success.